Welcome to this explainer. Today we map out 4 critical pillars that shield our digital lives from those who weaponize our information. We build our lives online, yet we often lose grip on our own data. Let's fix that. You need no secret agent training today. We just focus on small, steady habits. So take a look at our roadmap. We start by claiming sovereignty. Explore OSINT, OPSCC, InfoSec, and SciSec, and finally lock down 3 non-negotiable actions. Let's jump straight into step 1. Section 1. Claim your digital sovereignty. We live in a world that constantly harvests our data, often without our explicit consent. Digital sovereignty offers the antidote. It gives you the absolute power to own your digital identity and control your footprint. This power empowers you to protect not just yourself, but your entire circle. Picture your digital presence as a physical house. OSINT looks like someone walking the block, peeking through your windows, and reading mail sitting on the porch. OPSCC closes the blinds and takes down the out-of-town signs. InfoSec locks the doors and tests the alarm. And SciSec, that keeps your head clear enough so you avoid accidentally inviting a smooth-talking prowler inside. Section 2. OSINT, the outside view. Adversaries actually need no hacking skills to gather your data. They employ structured collection methods, using nothing more than curiosity and a search box. Think about it. If you ever went down a late-night Google rabbit hole researching about first date, congratulations, you practiced OSINT. Stalkers and data brokers run these exact same phases, but they automate the process to scrape everything you leave public. Well, the real danger rarely looks like a dramatic, cinematic data breach. Instead, the correlation cascade causes the real damage. Adversaries stitch together your forgotten Reddit comments, LinkedIn updates, and the street signs in the background of your selfies into a full portrait of your life. Tiny, harmless details connect to expose secrets you thought stayed completely out of sight. To counter this, we adopt a bias for action. Search yourself often across multiple engines. Hunt down those embarrassing old usernames and run reverse image searches on your photos. You can take a quick fix today. Set your social accounts to private. But remember, private only stops casual eyes. Screenshots live forever. If you do sensitive community work, spin up a sock puppet account, a persona that touches nothing in your real life. Section 3. OPSEC. Close the blinds. OPSEC grows a mindset, not a product you buy. You have to honor the one crossover event rule. A single 30-second login from a secure operational device to a personal account permanently links your entire history to your real name. You get no undo button. Before you post, run a mental check. Do you accidentally reveal your location, routine, or password hints? You also have to watch out for pattern violations. If you post coffee photos every single morning, a sudden week of silence signals to watchful adversaries your absence from home or your involvement with a specific community action. You must maintain consistent, vague routines. Post those vacation photos only after you return safely to your own couch. Section 4. InfoSec. Lock the doors. So this part tells us how we actually lock our digital doors. Get a password manager like Bitwarden and let it generate random, unique 16-character passwords for every single account. Switch on multi-factor authentication everywhere, but avoid SMS texts. Attackers easily swap or spoof SIM cards, so use app authenticators or hardware keys like a YubiKey instead. And please automate your software updates. Unpatched software essentially leaves your front door wide open. Section 5. SciSec. Protect your mind. Algorithms and attackers share one common trait. They chase engagement, not truth. They weaponize exhaustion and outrage to bypass your logic. Whenever a message demands instant action or pushes a limited time hook, pause. Taking just a 5-second breath spares you years of regret. Protect your mental bandwidth. Curate your feed, unfollow inflammatory accounts, and leave your phone in another room during meals. This philosophy also applies to our communities. We must build psychological safety and drop the blame culture immediately. If a team member accidentally clicks a bad link, treat that as a learning moment, not a witch hunt. Strong teams admit mistakes and hide nothing. A steady PSYSEC routine stops impulsive clicks, even when your technical defenses fail. Section 6. 3 non-negotiable actions. Because these 4 pillars constantly overlap, where good InfoSec shrinks what OSINT can find and OPEC frustrates brute force, we have to chase progress, not perfection. Start with these 3 mandatory habits today. 1. Search yourself often to audit your digital footprint. 2. Lock your accounts behind a password manager. And 3. Always pause before reacting to fear-driven digital urgency. Okay, attackers almost always pivot through the least secured person in a circle. By hardening your own digital home, you protect not just yourself, but everyone you communicate with. Reclaim your digital sovereignty today. Face the final question. Will you take that first step and lock your doors? Or will you leave the keys under the mat for whoever comes looking?